How's it going, neighbors? Today we're going to check out the Kuat Piston Pro X and see how well it fits on our 2018 Buick Enclave. We're going to check out some of the features. Now, the thing that pops off right away is the fact that you have the built-in LED backup lights that are going to allow you to have that extra safety and visibility. Let's take a closer look at the bike carrier and see what's special about it. The thing that stands out most about this guy is basically how high up it is. Right off the bat, if you're at your max capacity of 67 pounds, it will be kind of difficult. You would want to basically be able to lift your bike up to your chest if you're going to lift it up. Alternatively, if you wanted to make that a lot easier, you can add the Kuat Accessory Ramp, and that'll allow you to get this lifted up a lot easier. Now, as far as how it secures, you're gonna have these handles right here on the arms. These are gonna give you no contact to the frame. And what that means, if you have a carbon fiber frame or unconventional frame, it's not gonna make any contact, and it just gives you a lot more flexibility. You also have a lot of flexibility as far as your wheel adjustment as well. Now, on the back of the vehicle itself, you can see that with the height of it, it really doesn't block out much. Your license plate may be semi-obstructed if you had two bikes loaded up, so just be aware of that. Now, as far as height clearance on this, you can see that you're not gonna have to worry about hitting the ground or bottoming out on this guy unless you're on a pretty extreme incline. Now, we're gonna hit the lever here. We're gonna go into our tilt, see how much space we can have to get into our hatch area. Now, you can see we come pretty close right here to our pedal, but we make pretty decent clearance. You know, that'll vary depending on the style of your bike. However, you can get to the trunk pretty easy. Just like the name implies, here is your piston that actually holds your arms. This guy right here has a Kashima finish, and that's gonna give you a lot of durability. It works as a non-stick component to help you get a lot less wear on the arm itself. I'm going to pull this guy down, and you can see on the trays themselves that they are graduated. So if you go to the center of it, you have space for your road bikes that tend to have more narrow tires, and then going all the way up to 5-inch fat tires. And this guy's going to fold right up. You're going to be able to get it engaged. When you hear that clicking, that lets you know that the piston is locking in, and then you're nice and secure. You also have included a braided steel cable that has a vinyl coating on it that'll hold up against corrosion and, you know, work as a pretty solid deterrent when you run inside the store before or after your ride. That same lever is going to allow you to get this into the stowaway mode. And that actually comes pretty close to the vehicle, but I can get my entire arm in here. I have no concerns about it making contact with the body. Now, your backup camera will pick it up. If your model has backup sensors, it's gonna say something's behind your vehicle, because it is. However, your LED lights are still gonna work the same as in this position, and you still have the ones on the body itself. Right next to your front lock core, you're gonna have your included tool. Is held in with a magnet right onto the carrier itself, and it goes right down into the end of your shank. Now you can see that shaking this, you have pretty solid stability. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit and you'll get an idea as far as how much this system is working for you. There we go. Now you can see that you have a lot of slop as far as the side-to-side motion. And what that does over time is more wear on the carrier, in turn more wear on your gear as well. So this is gonna help everything hold up for longer just by giving you that extra security. And it actually slides right into your 2-inch receiver. It's a steel shank, and you have another security point with a key-to-like lock. When it comes to bike carriers, I talk to a lot of neighbors in my time here, and I usually recommend getting something that lines up with how often you're going to use it. If you're a hardcore cyclist, you're out there hitting the road and it's basically just the backup vehicle on the back of your Enclave, then this is going to be perfect for you. If you're looking for something that's more of a weekend warrior every now and again, we have plenty of options on etrailer.com. And actually, it'd be pretty cool if you were to give us some feedback on the type of bike carrier you like, because we just love having that interaction with you. Now again, this is Ed with etrailer.com taking a look at the Kuat Piston Pro X on our 2018 Buick Enclave. Have a great day.